were actually planning the Dubuque Latinx Fiesta, and I remember her. She walked in, and I thought, oh, who is this person? She seems very quiet. I don't know if she would be a good fit. But boy, did she surprise me.
I was born and raised in Mexico. My mom is a union leader in Mexico. She would always tell me, todos tenemos un don, solo es el momento de cómo lo vas a usar en el futuro. She was set up, and she ended up being in jail for almost a week. And it was just kind of a tough process to go through. I was only, I think at the time I was 12, and she showed that sometimes you have to sacrifice yourself in order to protect the minority. She wanted to go ahead and chase a dream, and that's when my dad came in. He was the one that was at the recitals, picking up grades, taking me to places. And so I see both sides. I see my side of the female power, but I also see my dad being my stone.
She is the type of person that is very humble. She will do the work that needs to be done quietly, but effectively.
I started with the Human Society. I wasn't there for that long. I do have a rescue dog, so that's what sparked me into starting volunteering in the community.
When it comes to Spanish translation, she is always the first one to volunteer.
Like right now, I'm better than I used to be. In the beginning, it was rough. I remember being with my tennis teammates. Sometimes they would speak to me, and there were times that I didn't understand, and I was just smiling and nodding. It was very hard. I was ready to leave my first month.
I think that adds so much richness to every organization that she touches.
Once I graduated, I started realizing that there's more out there, and that you need to explore to find the beauty of Dubuque. And that's when I started volunteering. That's when I started being in the YP, like the Young Professionals board. Dubuque Unidos is a group of 14 young professionals. It all started with Yara Lopez. So Yara Lopez was the one that created the first Dubuque Latin Fiesta here in Dubuque. We decided to go bigger, not just for the fiesta, but create a nonprofit organization. Now it's Dubuque Unidos. We go through LULAC chapter to be a support system for the community, not only for the Dubuque community, but for the Latino people. What we can all do is be supportive, understanding, open-minded, and receptive to change. Not everything is black and white. There's a whole color spectrum that we need to look at.
Her ideas are innovating these organizations to do better, to have open minds, to do more volunteer work, but also to get to know others like her who might come as international students or as immigrants, and they're making a change here.